Hi, Seseni. I hope mko fiti. Welcome back again to Harbour Speaks. This is our first episode. Second episode.
Tuko tu.
No, kuna ile yenye ilienda. And now we're doing
Tuesday, yeah.
Tuesday.
We did Tuesday.
So this is our second episode. Welcome back again. I hope mko excited venye sisi tuko. My name is Lydia Adhiambo and
Nzisa Malay.
karibuni tena sana sana. And today we want you to get to know us.
Yep.
Kama Waafrika lazima tujitambulishe ya before tuwaletee topics zingine. You get to know the people that are in front of the camera, the people that are bringing you the episodes. So yeah, tutajiuliza maswali kadhaa mimi hapa na Nzisa, and that will lead you guys to know who we are. Tunatoka wapi, tunaitwa kina nani, tunafanya nini apart from kufanya hii podcast.
Yeah.
Si ndio?
Yeah. All right.
So tunaenda tu direct. Tutauliza Nzisa yeye ni nani, yeye ni Nzisa nani na pronouns zake ni gani?
Okay, my name is Nzisa Malay Caroline, and my pronoun ni she. Yep.
Yeah, mimi pia naitwa Lydia Adhiambo and my pronouns are she, her, hers. Nzisa, tuambie, where did you grow up and how has that shaped who you are today?
I grew up in Namanga border, the famous Namanga border. Yes, and it's in Kajiado County. It has really shaped my values, the current lifestyle that I live now.
Yeah.
And in some ways, looking at where I grew up, the community, how I love people, how I engage with people, or even how I create my relationships, most of the values that I use currently are shaped from where I grew up or what I used to see as a child.
Okay.
Yeah. What about you?
Mimi, where did I grow up? Man, I grew up in so many places. I don't have like Neza Sema, it's just here. I grew up in a place called Ugenya in Siaya County. There is a point in life where I grew up in Busia, and there is also a point in life where I went to Uganda.
Oh, wow.
So my dad stays in Uganda. In Siaya, it's my mom's sister. And then in Busia, it was my grandmom and my mother. Yeah, nilikuwa huku na huku, left, right, and center, going to different places. And I would say that has shaped how I relate to people because I got to kuishi na watu tofauti, different cultures, people with different values, people speaking different languages and all that. And it has also shaped how I do my things. Generally how I survive, ilinifanya nikakuwa survivor because you know in these different places nilikuwa mtoto mdogo, so mom kama hayuko ukienda kuishi na mtu, you know the struggles that comes with that, inakufunza kukuwa mtu strong. Mimi heartbreak hainishtuangi.
Wow.
I mean sina yo attachment ni attachment, not issue, but I do not really get attached to people because by the time nilikuwa nakaa hapa najua nishazoea watu, nishabebwa, I'm going to a different nasonga kusonga. So yeah, and it has also taught me how to be a hardworking person. I'd say nimejua kujisimamia, nimejua kukuwa independent, and yeah, that is how life has shaped me in places that I have been in. Yeah. Okay. Hey, swali next. So hii swali inakuanga ngumu kwangu mimi. I don't know kwako. But unaweza jidescribe in 3 words.
Oh, wow. Describing myself in 3 words.
Yes.
Lately, I describe myself as a 10-year-old girl. Because I remember a point in my life when I was in a red top. I was a very happy and free child. You know, so currently I'm a very free lady. I love freedom. And something else that would describe me is loving and an open person, a really open-minded person. So I'd say the words that will describe me is freedom, love, and open-mindedness. If there's something like that.
Yeah, there is something like that, of course.
Yeah.
Hey, mimi sasa nitaje describe aje. 3 words that could describe me. I'm a very rebellious person.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That one I know for sure. I am a very hardworking person and a go-getter. I think those are 3 words that would constantly describe me time and time again. So hapo kwa go-getter and kukua, I really like challenging things before nizikubali haraka
Okay.
haraka.
So when you say you are rebellious, is it the Maji Maji rebellion?
No, not really. Like, sijui nitapeana example gani how can I explain that? It's ukileta, like, I like challenging things.
Okay.
Sipendi tu vitu zikuje and I'm like, twende nalo ama nini. And I also know how to like guard myself and my space and everything. So it's just like,
amazing.
yes.
Okay.
So basically that's what I mean by being
because
rebellious.
I know, and maybe people already know, people know that when you say rebellious, it means maybe kichwa ngumu, nini, kitu ka hiyo. You are that child who was like, aki wewe, maisha yako sijui itakuwa aje, sijui utaki shule, sijui nini, that was that is being rebellious in our childhood.
Yes.
But you see now as an adult, if you're challenging norms, and I think that is from a place where you already know what are you rebelling on or about.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I think childhood. I remember my grandmother kept telling me, wewe soma tu ukuwe na pesa mingi, kwa sababu sikuwa napenda kufanya house chores. I don't up to date.
Me too.
Uko na kichwa ngumu, upendi kufanya kazi, soma ukuwe na pesa mingi, ukuwe unakaa tu ukifanyiwa kazi. But look at me right now.
I know. I also got that at some point.
Yeah.
And it's until today. If I go home and I sleep, my mom would tell me, unalala mpaka saa 3.
Nani atakufanyia
kazi kwa bwana yako?
Ni kama waliwaambia tunataka kuolewa.
And I'm always like, Mom, I'll get a husband who will not put me into labor, because I'm really not ready to be a laborer, or
Same.
It's kaa hiyo.
But
I think parents who watoto wao wanaishi mbali na wao, when we come home to rest, please let us just rest, because huku town mambo ni ngumu.
Na mtuheshimu. Tunaheshimiwa huku nje. Nikirudi unataka kunirausha 6 nioshe vyombo. Please.
Yeah, true.
Hata kwangu sifanyangi hivi.
Okay, what's next?
Yeah, so our next question, I know that you are a lot into the women empowerment thing. So ningetaka tu kujua what inspires your advocacy, passion ya nini na kudrive, nini unafanya kazi ambayo unafanya sasa?
Wow, women empowerment for me is my purpose currently, and I am I will not say that I'm proud to start a purpose at this age that I'm in, but it's something I feel like it's in me. I've been in women's spaces for quite some time. And I also love reading trends. I love engaging with statistics about women and how women are suffering, and everything that goes on around women. So women empowerment for me is a purpose. And I really want women to be aware of who they are. Apart from you knowing how to get your money, how to control your emotions and everything, I really want you to be self-aware and be able to know ni nini inaendelea kwa hii dunia na ni nini inaweza kuserve wewe kama mwanamke, So women empowerment to me is it's my purpose, and I've seen myself going long term with it. And I hope God keeps me alive until I get to see what I want to do, what I want to achieve, because I am so passionate about women and lives of women and everything about African women, how we grow, how we learn, how we engage with others, how we, even trying the medicines that we are on, especially the family planning, the reproductive health and everything. Like, I'm so passionate about that. And I think that is what really drives me, to see women at a better place than where we are currently. It might be a journey, but I see myself and others that we can hold each other and maybe make steps.
Yeah, sure.
True.
I pray we get there. I pray we
True.
get to
Amen,
to the
amen,
end of the victory
amen.
and see the works of our.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Mimi, what inspires my advocacy? I'm a lot into human rights. I just want to see a world where people live freely,
True.
free from violence, free from corruption, free from all these oppressions. And yeah, I think that is what, because I know what corruption does. I know what kukanyagiwa, the impunity
Means,
and the
yeah.
oppression does to people. So I just want to see people living in a world where mtu ako tu like, yeah, najua niko safe. Najua hata nikitoka hapa nikienda mahali fulani, nikutane na stranger. I don't really have to worry about ama kitu mbaya itanifanyikia,
yeah.
nini itanifanyikia. I want to see a world where people love each other. And my advocacy is also around the gender and sexual minority. These are the queer people. I want to see a world where a heterosexual person coexists with a queer person without the hate. There are a lot of hate that we have around it. Because it's not like these people are killing people, anything. It's just, mtu akikuja kama niko hospitali, akikuja anataka service kwa bank, anataka kununua mboga kwa kibanda yako, do not look at their sexuality. I want to see a world where Lydia is queer, but then you do not see the queerness at first glance. Unione mimi kama mimi. Lydia is a podcaster. Lydia is a human rights activist. Lydia is a mother. Lydia is doing a lot of work in the community, empowering women. So isikue sexuality yangu ndo inafanya, ndo una generalize, ndo inakuwa mimi yote. So that is a world that I want to see. Enye watu wanaishi tu wakipendana without the violence.
I love that. You've said a world where we can just be human beings again.
Yeah.
And I interacted with a video recently. It said, we human beings exist. Our purpose is to make humanity better. I think. And I sat down to think about that, and I was like, maybe it's true.
Yeah.
Maybe it's true that we have a teacher who is supposed to make humanity better.
Yes.
We have a pastor who is supposed to make humanity better. We have an imam who has influence and can teach people about humanity.
Yes.
So that we can coexist, all of us as human beings, in a way that there's love, freedom, just being human beings again. And currently, when we look at the trends currently, it's so, unaangalia news, unafungua news, unasikia sijui huyu amefanyiwa nini, unaangalia huku, like social media, nini, it's so heartbreaking. But I love that your advocacy is around humanity, human rights, community, and everything. It's so beautiful. I love that.
Thank you so much. Utafanya nianze but yeah. So our next question inaambatana tu na our passion, our advocacy. So what's a value you hold close that guides your decisions? Ile value moja yenye unaweza sema, this one siuachili anytime soon, and it's the one that guides your decisions, your passion, your advocacy, and all that.
For me, a value that I hold strong is sisterhood.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Sisterhood is, I believe, for me, if like I love friends, I love people. Like I just napenda your closeness, just to have someone that is so genuine and I can share with them anything. So sisterhood for me is really a value that I advocate for any day, any time. I know it's not easy to coexist with fellow women or in a group of women. It's not easy.
Nope.
We know that. However, currently we are changing the narrative. We're changing the narrative where women need their own enemies. We're changing that.
Slogan,
we want to exist in kama sisters from a different mom, from a different area, different careers, nini. But when we come together as women, there's something we can do together. That your sisterhood and closeness, community, it's a value that I really hold strong on.
I agree. Na hiyo sisterhood ndio ilifanya tukakutana, and now we are here giving you this.
Yeah, true.
So yeah, one value that I hold so dearly, I think it's empathy. I feel like ukiwa empathetic, you will be able to put people's, problems, people's, challenges kwa viatu zako and uone vitu from their POV.
There, yeah.
So I think empathy is what guides my advocacy. Juu hata kama tuko na differences zetu, but I also know that when I'm empathetic, kuna venye naweza kucreatea space for you to feel safe, for you to feel seen, for you to feel heard, and then hizo differences zetu zingine ziendelee.
Oh, true. Just to mention something, when people see that you're very empathetic, I don't know if you've ever been taken advantage of. It happens. It happens, and you might. I have personally experienced that, and I sometimes wanajiuliza, ama sina boundaries, but it is in me. I can't get away from it, and sometimes I try to control it and everything, but maybe unaweza tuambia, how do you put boundaries up ukiwa empathetic?
So hata mimi najua empathy ndio my value that I hold so dearly, but it has also gotten me into troubles. And right now, where I am at, I know how to just put my boundaries. It's clear. Nitakuwa empathetic. For example, let's say I'm so much into the mental health world. Wewe umeamka unataka kuniongelesha na nikwambie tu nzisa leo na itakuwa ngumu. Like I get it, you're going through a lot, but I'm not mentally in a space to listen to you or to hold space to you. So wacha nikurify to allow somebody else who can be able to listen to you.
Wow.
So I know how to clearly put my boundaries. I know how to speak up when I need to. Na hiyo imenisaidia siku hizi. So I get it. I'm empathetic, but if I'm not in a position to, then I'm not going to do it.
I love that. That is amazing. Wow, good job.
Thank you. So najua boundaries.
I think people need to understand. Yes, kuna time naweza kukusikiza, naweza kukusaidia, lakini kuna time pia mimi kikombe changu kimejaa na siwezi ama kiko empty, I need to recharge.
Yes.
So,
and it is very important to put those boundaries, especially if you're serving the community. Community organizing needs a lot of boundaries. Usipozieka unaweza jipata unakuwa drained kila siku. So that is something that I've learned along the way. Sikuwa najua at the beginning. I had days that I could bring people to my home wakae. Yeah, and I'm not feeling comfortable. I am alone. I know that does not sound like me from the POV that people have of me out here, but I'm so loud nikikuwa huku nje, but when I go back home I just want to be in my space alone.
Really?
I know.
Not like you have people in the house that keep you company.
No. I lock myself in my room. Any chance I get to be at home, niuka kwa room yangu.
True.
I feel like watu wenye tuko loud huku nje, wenye tuko watu wanadhaningi hivyo ndo venye unataka, but kuna time venye unataka ukae peke yako to just recharge. And because of that, there is something we did last year during the festive season. So the queer community who do not, because of a lot of things, rejection from their families, those people who do not have where to go back to during the festive season. So because I have through the organization,
Harbour.
So we did something, ilikuwa tu ni kama let's come together, hang out, and people came to my place. And now after that ikawa people think they can come until it was so
Not
exhausting. Umetulia hivi unasikia kwa mlango, sasa nataka kukaa peke yangu, hata sitaki watoto wanigongee mlango. But with time I learned to tell people no, if you're coming to my place,
just let me know,
inform me. Don't just show up randomly.
True. I think sija experience here that people are coming to my place without telling me. But I love people. I really love people in my place because nimekaa peke yangu for quite some time. And it's really comfortable nikikaa peke yangu to a point yenye nikiona maybe I'm staying with someone. Sometimes I feel like I should tell them, you know what? But the things I do and I feel like I need help. You and they're there. So it's so easy for me to compromise that so that they can help me. And I don't think I have a problem with that. However, there's a time where when you said you hosted Christmas, I also hosted Christmas to last year. And I didn't experience your people coming coming to my house.
Yeah.
But what I used to experience is since I was working with adolescent girls and young women, they would come and I would accommodate them, and I would feel like, this is truly home. Like my house feels like a home now because siko peke yangu. Kuna mtu anapika, kuna mtu anafanya hii, kuna mtu anafanya. For me, mimi, I love that.
Yeah.
Iyo kukuja na hizo mashughuli, I love that.
Yeah.
But sometimes yenye niko peke yangu, I just recharge and I feel good alone. And the privacy ya kukaa peke yako too and recharge, so amazing.
Yeah, it is. Me, I'm selfish with my place. That is
wow.
Mimi kwangu nyumbani, I don't know, but I just nataka tu kukaa kwangu peke yangu, please, tutakutana huko nje. And unless it is like, yani ni kitu yenye lazima ukuje kwangu, or it's like tumepanga, like Nzisa, we are now friends, utakuja a certain Sunday, come, let's chill, dada. Iyo itapata nimerecharge and I'm like ready, atakuwa amekuja saa 8, atakuja and then maybe by 7 but generally mimi
it's exhausting. People can be exhausting sometimes. So it's allowed.
Yeah, it is. And I think hii kitu watu wanakuanga guilt trip nayo, because of course with the African, culture tumezoeleshwa mtoto wa nani, auntie atakuja, anko atakuja and all that. And now when you just want to be in your own space, it feels like you are like wewe uko na roho chafu, aupendi watu, but that is not the case.
True. Oh wow.
Yeah. Okay. So we've expounded on that. So
usiruke hiyo swali, uliza. Ni kama unataka kuruka, uliza.
No. Well, okay. So nitaiuliza.
Okay.
So was there a moment or event that radically changed your worldview? A specific moment, I know. Or an event that radically changed your worldview?
Yes. That moment when... There are moments I've experienced and they may change how I view the world, especially around how the society views abuse. That moment really like changed how I view the world. And I've just been asking myself, is the world really safe for women and children? I keep asking myself that question.
Yeah.
And this moment was when I experienced I've experienced someone has hit me with a panga kwa maskio, and then they took everything. That is one. And then just recently some guy poked my ass with a very sharp stick. Another one. And the moment I've also experienced with people that I know or people I've tried to like date, and they were like, it's a must. If it's a force,
The entitlement.
And entitlement. And kulikuwa na abuse in between those that moment. And it has really changed how I view those personally. But I'm not giving up. At least I find other good people. But those moments, they really like changed how I view the world currently.
Oh, I'm so sorry you went through
Thank
all
you.
that. I mean, yeah.
I've healed. That moment when I was hit with that panga, and they took everything. I think from that year is when I started now being in self-awareness journey, because I nikaingia therapy. I disconnected with my friends. Kulikuwa tu na watu wenye kama hauko online, we are not looking for you.
Yeah.
I remember my best friend came all the way from Nairobi to just visit me. Of course, it was after some time, but I really felt like her presence, just being there. Yani kukua tu hapo without telling me sorry or anything.
Yeah.
And she even didn't say amekujia nini Mombasa. I think alisema nika amekuja to have fun, but we really didn't have fun. We went out nini and like reflecting, like sai nikiangalia nikireflect from your moment, I was like, oh really, she really came through for me to just be present. She didn't say like hakusema vitu mingi because alikuja after nisha move to a new place, nimehama and now I'm starting over, but her presence and just everything, talking, sharing, kucheka, it really meant a lot. So yeah, and then nikaingia kwa self awareness therapy, nika reduce social life. Social life yangu ilipungua kabisa. And I think up to date social life yes imepungua, but there are times yenye I am outside and you will not tell me anything. So yeah, it also made me know how to balance being outside and being like alone. So yeah.
Oh, nikwambia nini? Hugs. I love
I'm
you.
receiving those hugs.
So, okay, a moment that radically changed how I view the world. I think it was in around 2018, thereabout, when I joined the movement, when I joined spaces where other queer people are in. Because before, where in all the places that we mentioned earlier, penye nimelelewa and all that, ilikuwa story ya queers is not even a conversation enye mnaweza have like completely, because it's viewed as a taboo, it's viewed as a sin. There is all this negativity around queerness na everything. So when I joined the movement, getting to be in spaces where there is a community, a place where you can see so kuna queers hapa nje and there is love in it. There is no hizo hate zote zenye tumekuwa tukifunzwa. There is no hizo vitu zenye unaambiwa it is satanic, it is sijui Sodoma and Gomorrah. That really viewed how I even do my research on things. Mi sahi nikisikia kitu I'm like, I want to go deeper. Is it the true thing? Ama hizi ni myths zenye ziko hapa nje? So joining the movement and getting to meet other queer people really made me realize that si venye tunafunzwa ndo venye kila kitu iko. So before you internalize a lot of things, you need to do your own research. You need to experience people on your own. Isikuwe mtu anakuambia, you know those people are like this. You've never experienced those people. You've never been in their spaces. Get to be in their space and see how they are. If it turns out bad for you, then they just really are bad people. But if it turns out like, basically ilifanya tu nikalearn that get to experience people on your own, get to learn people, get to know people without
scare view from outside.
Inatonga ku hotspot. Mtu ana ku hotspot hate yake kwa juu ya Nzisa. And now you're like, Nzisa anakuanga mbaya, but she has never done anything wrong to you. So yeah, that is that one point in life that's changed the way I view things, basically. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yes.
I love that you said you like explode on your own. It's so rare to find people joining a community without like kujua what is it about. You just join and then kidogo someone amekuvuta outside kukwambia so and so is doing this and this ama that community nini. But the fact that you had to like learn on your own and experience on your own, because I feel like currently human beings, we just need to experience each other.
Yes.
And yeah, it even in friendship and relationship and dating, even family, please get to experience everything. And so you can see if it works for you. If it does not work for you, then find a community or a tribe that works for you and go along with it. So yeah, good job. How do you feel about that?
I feel so proud of myself. And
that you that intentionally
instead of kukana hizo the internalized homophobe in my mind and not wanting to get to know these people. So
Oh wow, that's good.
Ooh, let's get into the fun part now.
All right.
So what's a random fact or skill you have that most people don't know?
Is dancing really random? No.
Do we know that you dance?
I think those that know me know I can dance. But a skill that I feel like people maybe do not know is a skill, beauty spaces. making nails. I know how to make nails. I know how to install wigs. I can look at you and tell you how you'll do your face. I think it's a skill that people maybe don't know about me.
It. Oh my goodness.
But people will look at me and say, dem anapenda kukaa tu poa. But I also nakwanga na hiyo effect to make someone else also look good or feel good.
Okay. So now this is funny because I actually did cosmetology. I don't do makeup, I don't do shit, but I did cosmetology.
Okay, tell us.
And I think that is something that people don't really know about me too, that I can do really good makeup, I can do hair, I can neza kuambia this is what you're supposed to do. And it's so contrary to venye niko physically because I'm not into makeup, I'm not into the beauty things per se, but I got influenced into it after high school.
You actually need to tell us what happened between you and cosmetology.
That is a course that nilisuggestiwa na my aunts. It's not something that I really wanted to do, but I did it just for the sake of let me just do it. And then when I got out into the streets, nika realize my passion is different from that. Yeah.
So is that something you would want to explore maybe?
Not really. Sina your interest. No. I would not even for fun because...
Would you want to set up something and employ people?
No. In beauty world is not something I want. Because I feel like hata kama ni biashara that you're not going to be there physically, it should be something that you are passionate about. Ndo ikufanya ile at least, but I'm not. I don't have passion in.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Iyo skill ilienda tu hivyo, imagine. But yeah. Nini ingine mungetaka kujua kutuhusu? So let's talk about the basics. So Mimi, I am a mother. That one you should know. A proud mom of 2. I am a community organizer. Na tumeshinda tukisema hiyo on and on and on. Anything else that maybe hatuja mention along hizo questions that we've asked, maybe you'll get to know us as time goes by.
As time
kuna
goes
kitu
by.
unajua about me that I've not mentioned?
Not really. You've mentioned
almost
most
everything,
of the things.
yeah.
And then guys, we also need to tell you that we are not friends. We just met recently, and we're getting to know each other. But I think from day one when you to connect until today, there's progress and there's no progress because we met it was just as love at first sight.
Taran.
Yeah, and then we are also fun. We're very fun.
Yeah.
Because I look at her or I view her social media pages and I'm like, oh, Lydia is very fun. She's fun than me. She's a joker than me. Because I am also a joker, and I thrive in people. Bringing people together. I love hosting. I love experiencing new things.
Yeah.
I'm not yet a mom. I don't have a ring on my finger. And I'm not suggesting anything.
Sipole basi. Sisi wenye hatuna ring na tuko na watoto to do.
No, I'm not suggesting anything or I'm not insinuating anything.
Yeah.
But if you know, you know. Okay.
It is very important. Na nimekuambia hivi over and over. Jipange before upate watoto. I'm speaking from experience. So yes, guys, I hope we are getting to know each other as you're also getting to know us.
So
venye tumesema, hatupendangi kuwaweka sana. Hizo dakika tumeongea na nini zinatosha. Mwende mfanye shughuli zingine, si ndio? So until next time.
Bye.